Good morning, everybody. So welcome to this second class of the week. And in other words, this is the last one. So we're gonna resume doing what we were studying last class, talking about indoor and outdoor activities as well. And also we're gonna work in Richmond Learning Platform. And I will give you the instructions, how can you access to their let's see. Okay, I need you to open your books, your English IDs, please. English ID to be lesson 6. Remember that some of you were sharing your experiences in Florida, well, the ones who have had the chance to travel to the United States and specifically in the Sunshine State, which is how people know Florida. We were working on page 60, so this is where we're going. Page 60, we started the first exercise, but we didn't finish the rest. The rest we have for the lesson. So you were supposed to match these pictures to the words, well, the incomplete words that you were going to complete with the yellow form. And then in the boxes, in the little boxes here, write the number of the picture. So we're gonna check it right now. Let me see. What is picture number 1? What activity is picture number 1?
Climbing mountain.
Uh-huh. And according to the vocabulary here, which
Hiking,
word is it?
hiking,
Hiking, yeah. Climbing, hiking. Oops. Mhm. There we go. What about the second one? What's that?
Go
fishing,
fishing,
Fishing, going fishing. The third one?
camping,
Camping, thank you. 4?
snorkeling,
Yes, it's snorkeling, but according to the vocabulary in this page,
diving,
diving or dying. So do you know the story of a guy that used to be on television, the crocodile hunter? It was a very famous guy. He had his own show in History or National Geographic Channel. I don't remember very well, but long time ago, this daredevil who also tamed some huge Australian crocodiles was murdered by a manta ray in the ocean. Do you know that man? Do you remember that guy? I mean, it's kind of old, but he was very popular in his days. And number 5, what about number 5? Let's check the list. Is it bowling, camping, climbing, clubbing, diving? Which one is it? This one right here, number 5.
climbing,
Yeah, climbing. What about number 6?
bowling,
Bowling. 7.
clubbing,
Clubbing. 8.
workout,
workout,
Workout. And the last one, number 9.
hangout,
Hang out. Thank you so much. So then we're gonna move to page 61. Let's go over exercise C. Well, exercise C is something very simple. You're gonna classify those activities into high risk. You can draw an age, write an age on the pictures. Age, it means that they represent high risk. In other words, dangerous. They are dangerous. They're risky activities to practice. Whereas if you consider that the risk is low, you're gonna write letter L. You see, this is up to you. So according to the level of danger, according to the level of danger, you're gonna classify them, or either with H or with letter L. So let's come back then to those pictures. So let's say, what about this one, hiking? It represents high or low risk. Is it dangerous or is it safe? What do you guys think?
Low risk.
Low risk. Okay, yeah, I think it doesn't represent too much danger. What about fishing?
Low risk too.
Low risk too. Well, it is because you haven't watched Steven Spielberg's Juggernaut movie, Jaws. Yeah, but in regular lines, uh, fishing is safe and boring. What about camping? What about it?
Low risk.
Low risk. Yeah,
Teacher, it depends because imagine that in this place have a snake or an insect that have a venom. I don't know. It depends.
yeah.
Or,
But remember that in the countryside there are a lot of animals like that, wild
yes,
animals like snakes. Well, in the
for
states
example, in
they have
Brazil.
birds. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I think that it depends.
Yeah, it
Depend the
depends where you
country.
go.
No, yes,
You're
yes,
you're
too.
totally right. You're totally right. But in general lines, well, unless you go camping to Crystal Lake. So for all the Friday the 13th fans, if you're a fan of that franchise, that movie franchise, you will understand what I mean. If you're not, Google it. What about diving? Is it safe? Is it dangerous?
High risk.
High risk. So remember the story that I just told you, that guy was attacked by a manta ray. And he was well known for taming dangerous animals in all over Australia. And he died very stupidly. He did. He was a very bizarre death. This one is number 4. What about number 5? High or low?
High risk.
High.
Yeah, high. Let me see. Someone says, sorry for coming late. I had problem with my internet. Okay, Isela, you are forgiven. Then we have bowling. Is it safe? Is it not?
Low risk.
Low risk. So you gotta be very dumb if you injure yourself in a bowling place. Uh-huh. What about this one? Clubbing. You might say, no, this is just an innocent indoor activity we can practice and enjoy as well, teacher. There's nothing dangerous in potting in a public place like this, full of strangers, people with bad intentions. What can possibly go wrong? So what do you think?
High risk.
High risk. Teacher, but it's very funny, isn't it? Well, because I was never a kind of a dancer. I was never feel tempted to dance. That's why it is activity is not for me. And I also consider that going to discos is dangerous because there are a lot of people that want to take advantage of drug-guided girls or drunk girls. Or sometimes they put something in your drink, um, and they can kidnap you, or worse. I have heard a lot of stories of people who disappear from discos in El Salvador and, of course, abroad. What about working out? Is it safe? Is it dangerous? What do you guys think?
Low risk.
Low risk. Again, the same with the other case. You must be really dumb to get hurt or injured or to suffer a terrible accident in a gym or at home. And the last one, hang out. Huh? An innocent talk, innocent meeting with your friends on the sidewalk nowadays in Soyapango streets.
Yeah, so it's two is the 10 because imagine that these girls stay in the in I don't know, it's like put and talk about I don't know in the street, and I don't know if in Soyapango is very short, so um I don't have imagined that the what is the can the pass because I had more 10 possibilities that she was killed in this place. I don't know, or I don't know how do you say secuestrado?
Kidnapped or
Kidnapped.
adopted.
Uh, yes,
Hey, it's
this another.
possible. Yeah, it's so possible, my friend. It's so possible. So I think, like any other activity, it depends where you practice it and who you practice it with. Um, because nowadays the streets are not as safe as they used to be. Like you pointed out, times have changed in some neighborhoods more than in others. So yeah, well, it's not the same to talk about Soyapango than San Gabriel neighborhood. It's not the same. I think that that place is safer than any other neighborhood in Soyapango, Ilopango, or where I live in Quesaltepeque. Uh, it's not so safe to hang out in the middle of the street in a park or whatever. These days it's not that safe like I said it used to be. Times have really changed. I remember when I was a teen, when I was a kid, it was very safe. I stayed up so late in the streets with my friends playing some games because we didn't have Nintendo, and we played and have a lot of fun, and times were so different. Okay, thank you guys for your cooperation with this exercise. Then let's move to this one. I need someone to help me out with word of English. Someone who wants to read this part for all of us, please. A volunteer. Can be a boy or a girl.
A word of English. Verbs like 1 to 7 in A can be used with or without go. To climb or to go climbing. To camp or to go camping. Go plus ing is more common to talk about your routine, what you did in the past, and your future plans. I always go shopping on Friday. I went camping last year. I'm going swimming tomorrow. Don't use go plus ing to talk about what you are doing right now. What are you doing now? I'm shopping, not I'm going shopping.
Mm, thank you very much. So it says that you have to pay close attention to verbs from 1 to 7 in the previous exercise. Only verbs from 1 to 7 in the previous exercise, the ones in the picture, can be used either with go or without go. It means you can use the infinitive as well as the gerund form, preceded by the verb go. So you can either say to climb or to go climbing. You use the infinitive form, or you can use the gerund form with the verb go. The ones from 1 to 7. And when do we use, teacher, when do we use, or when is most commonly used go plus the gerund form of the verb? Like it says in here, when you talk about past events, and we have a past event in here, I went camping last year. So you see the verb go has been inflected into past tense. I went camping when last year. Also, when you talk about your future, I'm going swimming. This is the future form. And also to talk about routines. Remember that when you talk or you want to express your ideas related to daily activities, you use present tense. And you have the example here. Go shopping as well. And there's like an exception here or a recommendation. Don't use go plus ing to talk about what you're doing right now. So if someone asks you, what are you doing now? You said, I'm shopping. Don't use the word go. I'm going shopping, because then the structure is different. Any questions about that? Questions? Questions? No? Questions at 1, questions at 2, questions at 3. Okay, let's move on. We have a small talk here. You're gonna talk about your favorite things to do. Says visitor feedback. Here in Florida, well, let's say in El Salvador, because we're not moving to Florida anytime soon, we love to show our visitors a great time. So we need to know exactly what you love to. So this is like some sort of survey. They wanted to know what your likes are. They want to know which activities you enjoy doing, do you enjoy practicing, so they can have something ready for you anytime that you go to Florida. Like I said, it's not going in a point in the time that close or anytime soon. It's, well, I don't know. You're gonna mention your outdoor activities, which are your 2 favorite outdoor activities, your indoor activities, cold weather. Do we have cold weather here? Well, today is kind of cold. Warm weather activities, and the exciting ones. So write your top 2, rank your favorite activities from 1 to 2. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. No, it's just a little time. 2 minutes, 2 minutes to think of your favorite outdoor, indoor, cold weather, warm weather, and exciting activities. Go ahead, please. You have 2 minutes. And then you're gonna open your mics, you're gonna unmute your mics and express yourselves.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna write 2 of your favorite activities, but with those categories. You're gonna write your two favorite outdoor activities, the ones that you practice outside. The indoor activities are the ones that you practice in a roofed place or inside a place. Cold weather, warm weather, and exciting. Basically, you're gonna write two activities that you really like. For
And
every,
then we have to tell you, or
yes, yes, then you have to tell me.
okay.
Time is almost over, 30 more seconds.
Teacher, what are you doing?
Just drawing a couple of items in here. So you see, free time can cause mental damage. And this is what exactly I'm suffering. Let me see, Rebecca is sharing in the chat box that workout in the gym, I think that is an outdoor. No, it's indoor. When you work out in the gym, it's indoor. Okay, now let's listen to your responses. Your favorite outdoor activities? Anyone?
Cycling.
Cycling. That's a good one. Cycling. Any other? Because we have two. We need two.
Swimming.
Swimming. Thank you. Indoor. What about indoor?
Chess.
Chess. Painting. Yeah, painting and chess. Good. You can do it outdoor as well or indoor. So it depends. It depends on your decision. Cold weather. We have cold weather here in El Salvador. Sometimes it gets kind of cold, but cold weather really means when it snows. But anyway, so what are your favorite cold weather activities?
I never done this, but I think I like snowboarding.
Snowboarding. Yeah, it would be pretty
If
cool.
we have snow
We don't
someday,
have a
we can
snow.
build a snowman.
If we had snow in the country, yeah,
But
but
it's not.
yeah, we
I don't know.
wouldn't.
It's great to imagine. With
Yeah.
dirt we can make a snowman. I don't know.
But
Use creativity.
remember that we are facing climate change. And one day maybe it's possible that the weather changes so drastically that we have snow in El Salvador once, and that's gonna be the last day of our lives. Okay, making a snowman is another one. What about warm weather, which is basically every day?
Going swimming.
I have going swimming.
One cold weather activities mm, on the mountain here in the country. They put an ice rink, but ceramic, I think.
Okay, excellent. So Rebecca is saying, and workout in a home is an indoor activity? Yes, it is. is indoor. Remember that indoor means inside, where you have a roof on your head. That's why it's in, not out. And then we have exciting activities. What do you consider exciting?
Teacher, how do you say ala delta and paracaidismo?
Parachuting. 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 Any other besides parachuting? One more and then we move.
I think one could be going to run.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, it is. Going running.
And it is an exciting activity.
It depends on you, right? Something that is exciting for me probably is not exciting for you.
It's not exciting for you eat and try some new food.
No, not really.
Not really. Wow.
Not really. It's not exciting. Well,
Yeah, it is.
well, yeah, like I said, it's up to you. It is up to you. Maybe the place. Something that can be exciting is go to those paradisiac places just to have or just to try a new dish. You see, that would be exciting. To have something exotic in an exotic place. That would be so exciting. Then we have listening. Okay, we're gonna listen to a conversation between two friends. She will be talking about her last vacation in Florida, I guess. And you have to do two things. The first one is to check all the activities they did. So they're gonna mention most of the ones in exercise 1A. So you have to write them down. All the things she did must be written here in this part. And then the traditional true or false exercise. Read the sentences and you decide if it's either true or false. So you will listen only once. Now you will listen twice.
Audio 6.2.
Can you listen?
Yes.
Thank you.
It was such a great vacation.
I'm sure. I'd love to go to Florida. Did you just stay in Miami?
No, Martin and I went camping in the Everglades National Park. That was amazing.
That's, unusual. How did it go?
Well, we were having a great time for the first few days. We went fishing and hiking.
Did you catch anything? A cold, maybe?
No, but it was relaxing. And we saw alligators.
Wow. Really?
Yes. Then we went diving and saw more animals. We saw dolphins and a manatee and turtles.
What's a manatee?
Like a really big, fat, slow dolphin. Beautiful.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it was great. At first. Well, it's the rainy season, and 3 days before the end of our vacation, it rained really hard, and our tent flooded, and everything got wet.
Oh no, that's why I never go camping.
Yeah. At first, we didn't know what to do. It was awful. Like, we were cold, and our clothes and all our things were wet. But then, we decided to stay the last 2 nights at a hotel in Miami, and it was just fantastic. Totally.
Right. So what did you do?
Oh, we went bowling and we went clubbing. It was cool.
Sounds like you had a really, varied vacation.
We sure did. Overall, it was great. but our tent is ruined forever.
Okay, I know that I said we're gonna listen it twice, but I want to show you something, and time is a factor here. What did these tourists do in Florida? Can you list the activities, please? What were the activities they did?
Fishing, camping,
Mhm.
bowling, clubbing, hiking, and diving.
Excellent. Can you repeat that, please, for your classmates?
Fishing, camping, bowling, clubbing, hiking, and diving.
Thank you so much. So what about letter B, number 1? Is it true or false? They caught a fish. Was it true? Was it false? Hello, hello.
I don't know. I didn't hear.
He asked, did you catch anything? A call, maybe? Okay, let's say that a question mark in here so far. What about number 2? They saw 4 different animals. They mentioned dolphins and manatees. Is it true or false? True, you
They
say.
mentioned turtles too.
Ah, yeah, they also mentioned turtles. Is it true or false then? I have mentioned 3 types. Well, you have helped me to mention 3. What are they for? Get another question mark in here. Number 3, it rained on the last day of their vacation. True or false?
I didn't hear too.
My goodness. Number 4, they enjoyed the last part of the vacation. Remember that something happened to them that ruined their tent. So is it true, false? Maybe Francisco Jorge Calix got the answer. Francisco, are you with us? Are you online? Francisco Calix? No. What about Guillermo Enrique? Guillermo Enrique Chicas, are you online? Well, I don't think so. What about number 5? The tennis. Hello, Guillermo.
No. I am Kevin. I don't know. I am not Guillermo.
Okay, Kevin. Do you have the answer for number 5? The tent is fine after all the rain.
I think that is true because in the last part say that is the tent, and I remember that say tent in the fine, but I don't remember that all the rain. So I have to do or
Okay, you doubt that is true. Okay, that is a good participation. Let me see. 6, the man seems very jealous of her holiday. Does he?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, now let's check. So the answers are first were right. Camping, fishing, hiking, diving, bowling, and clubbing. What about the true or false? Number 1 is false. Number 2 is true. Number 3 is false. 4 is true. And 5 and 6 are both false. It's false, true, false, true, false, false. Now I want you to access, please, to Santillana, compartir, please. From your devices, if you have your computer, it's gonna be easier and faster. If you have your cell phone, it's gonna take you more time. But please, we're gonna make a test. Well, test not for you, the test for the platform. I want to test the platform. Access to Santillana Compartir as soon as you're there. Remember that the piece of information that your teachers just sent you, that the password was gonna change, and it actually did. Now your password is Arrupe with uppercase A, Arrupe 2021. That is your password. Arrupe with capital A or uppercase A 2021. When you access, go down, scroll down to the icon of Richmond Learning Platform. Click on it, and they will redirect you to the platform. So it says that it's loading, you will be redirected to Richmond Learning Platform soon. How soon? It depends on the speed of your internet. Mine is kind of fast. Are you with me? Are you in Santillana?
Yes.
Okay. So as you plan to see, I have access to all of the courses because of my role as teacher, but you are registered as students, so you have access only to your corresponding class. I will use 10th F, room F. I have only 9 students registered. Then you click there to access. And I have to wait. And there it is. So some of you are so familiar with this menu because we worked it last year. So you have the class material, the assignments, the test managers, and you can also see your advances here. I don't know if you can possibly see it as a student, but I think you do. So in class material, please click on this book. Click on 2B in this little icon in here, 2B. Click on it, and another menu will be displayed and is arranged by units. Since we're working on unit number 6, this is the one you have to click. Unit number 6, we're gonna work on vocabulary 1. So please click on vocabulary number 1 exercise, and let's work it together.
Teacher, in what unit did you get in?
Unit 6. Unit 6. There you see, you have class material, book 2B, unit 6, vocabulary 1. And there we are. Leisure time activities. Leisure time means free time. This is a fancy word for say free time activities or leisure time activities. So you have to match the words. So you have to drag this here to the related word. For example, fishing, fishing boat, swimming pool, boots, line, board. So what do you guys think? Where should I put fishing? Fishing ball, swimming pool, boots, line. Where, guys? Help me, please. Is Mariana Lourdes Guardado here? Mariana Lourdes isn't here. Henry Salvador Mauricio. Henry Salvador. Fishing. Where do I place fishing? Fishing ball, swimming pool, boots, line, board, tent, or gym? Where do you think? So,
Line.
okay. So I will do it. I will do it because of the time, and I want to show you what you're gonna do after you finish. Diving, I think, is swimming pool, surfing the board, hiking boots, working out, camping tent, and bowling ball. So this is the answers that I think are right. Then when you got your answers ready, you submit the exercise and automatically it's gonna be registered. You see, I got 7 out of 7. My score is 100. Yeah, in my first attempt, not that bad. Then I close it. Then let's move to vocabulary number 2. You have to match the words with the definitions. A skateboard, what is on a skateboard? Moving fast, jumping from a high point in the ocean. That is cliff diving, I guess. Moving fast on a boardboard with wheels. Skateboard. Snowboarding, move fast in a snowy, hang gliding, bungee jump. I'm doing this very fast because of the time, you know. Let me see if I got it right. I gotta submit. Yes, I did. I got 5 out of 5. I got 100 in my first attempt. Like I said, it's not bad. I submitted and I can see the results here, as you can see. All of the ones who are doing the exercises with me, you will be here. Let me show you. I run the report and I can see who's working. Only 11%. You see, I see it right here. At least in that class. In class F, only one student is working with me. Then I can go room by room and check your names and all that. So I think time is up. Thank you very much, guys, for your participation. It's always appreciated. Believe me, this class wouldn't be the same without you. See you next week.
See